Are you sick of grinding LeetCode for hours, only to feel like you're not actually getting any better? What if you could land your dream tech job without having to memorize 500 different problems? What if there was an AI tool that could be your personal coding tutor? Something that could help you break down complex problems and optimize your code, so you can walk into your next interview with total confidence. Well, there is. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how it works. For years, the playbook for landing a software engineering job was simple. Practice hundreds of coding problems, memorize a bunch of patterns, and just hope the question you get in the interview is one you've already seen. We've all been there, staring at a problem, completely stuck, with no one to ask for a hint. So you look up the solution, paste it in, and try to convince yourself that you learned something. That's the old way. It's a lonely and inefficient grind that leads to burnout and, worse, a shallow understanding of the concepts. It doesn't teach you how to think like an engineer. It teaches you how to memorize. And the second you get a question you haven't seen before in a high-pressure interview, that whole system falls apart. There has to be a smarter way to do this. This is where the new way comes in. I want you to stop thinking of AI as a cheating tool and start thinking of it as your personal interview coach. It's like having a spotter at the gym. It won't lift the weight for you, but it will help you push your limits safely. The tool I'm talking about is GitHub Copilot, the AI pair programmer that lives right inside your code editor. Now, you've probably heard of it for auto-completing code, but its real secret power for interview prep is how it acts as your guide. In fact, GitHub's research shows that developers using Copilot complete their tasks up to 55% faster because it helps them stay in the zone and focus on problem solving, not just tedious boilerplate code. It's not about getting the answers. It's about finally understanding the how and the why behind them. All right, let's see how this actually works. Imagine you're up against a tough dynamic programming problem. First, you give it your best shot on your own. You can't skip this step. The struggle is part of the process. But let's say after an hour, you're stuck. Instead of giving up and Googling the full solution, you turn to your AI coach. Inside your editor, you open up Copilot Chat and type a simple prompt. Explain the main idea of dynamic programming for this problem, but don't show me any code. Instantly, you get a clear, conceptual breakdown. Now, let's say you write a brute force solution. It works, but you know it's too slow. The old way would be to hunt for the optimized solution. The new way? You ask Copilot, "This solution is O of n squared. Can you give me a hint on how to get it to O of n log n?" And this next part is where the magic really happens. Once your code works, you can ask Copilot to generate unit tests for you. This forces you to think about all the edge cases, like empty arrays, negative numbers, or null inputs. See the difference? The old way is just a frustrating loop of getting stuck and looking up answers. The new way is an interactive learning process. You're still the one driving, but you have an expert navigator to call on when you get lost. When you use AI as a tutor, you build a much deeper understanding of the core principles. You're not just memorizing lines of code. You're learning how to actually derive them. You're practicing how to think, how to debug, and how to optimize. So it's time to stop the endless, aimless grind and start preparing smarter. The best part is, you can get started with this right away. GitHub Copilot has a free tier, perfect for trying it out. Thanks for watching, and happy coding!